As they've been hacked. KMART is urging its customers to check their credit and debit cards after a malicious code infected the payment data system. This is a pretty common story these days, but if you prepare, you can minimize the damage. Diane Lee is here to explain in the 7 News Consumer Watch.
Amy, whether you shopped at Kmart or any of the other stores who faced massive breaches in the last few years, one thing is for sure, we cannot depend on retailers to protect our cards. But there are important steps that we can take to minimize the risk and catch a fraudulent charge the moment it happens.
Nowadays, when you hand over your plastic,
thank you,
you can never be sure that transaction won't be seen by hackers looking to use your card. Travis Moffitt's been through it.
It's going to happen to you eventually. It's happened to everybody I know.
And this week, Kmart announced millions more were exposed after their card system was hacked, proving it's up to the cardholder to minimize the damage and avoid the risk where possible. For one, use the safest plastic.
I run everything as credit so that no matter what, it's not going to hit my debit card, and I can always, file a claim or whatever with my credit company.
Next step, and perhaps most important, set up email or better yet text alerts through your card company that tell you when a transaction has been made.
You can set a threshold amount. Plus, there's even notifications if the card is used outside the country, which leads us to another smart move.
I just took a vacation and come back from Dominican, so I got an international card, and I put money on it before I left, so I wouldn't have to use any of my personal identification cards.
Converse finance professor Tom Maynard also recommends two-step authentication for online purchases. That's where the transaction won't go through until you enter a code sent to your phone.
If there's a charge there, and you have to dispute it, that takes more time and effort and hassle. So I think using all these tools that are available, free, convenient, is the way to go.
With as many hacks that are happening these days, it's good to be prepared.
It sure is. By the way, when it comes to the Kmart breach, the company says there's no evidence its online store or Sears customers were impacted. And the company doesn't believe any debit PIN numbers were